You've been sitting on this app idea for like 3 years, right? And five coding tools finally give you the opportunity to build something. But here's what no one's going to tell you: you are going to get hacked. These tools will definitely get you something built immediately and it looks great, but they are full of security holes that could cost you thousands of dollars and really put you at risk. I've been coding for like 20 years and I know exactly where these VAG coding websites really mess you up. The first issue is what we call rate limiting. If we were to apply rate limiting to your phone, that scam phone number that's calling you over and over again, we would limit them to calling you only once every 3 minutes, as opposed to calling you back to back or calling you from the same number 10,000 times all at the same time. The second issue is no input validation. You've heard about ways that both AI and forms on your website are subject to injection attacks. That just means that someone puts something inside the form that you built on your website. Say it's a contact form and it's only supposed to accept emails, and now it's accepted some command that goes into your database and does an action that you didn't expect. So if you don't have input validation that says, nope, that's not a correct email address, nope, that's not a correctly validated phone number, then anybody can enter anything, and some sophisticated attackers can put some nuanced stuff in there to get your system to do what they want. The third vulnerability is the most common, and this is just exposed API keys. So I've been building an app with Instant MVP for a client of mine, and I've noticed that Base 44 under the free and the starter plan don't give you back end functionality. So they're basically building you a fancy HTML website. That means all of your code, all of it is exposed in the browser. So anybody can just go to your website, right click, go to inspect, and now they have your entire code right there. And the unsophisticated builder is going to enter their API keys inside that code. Now, Base 44 fixes this because they wrap all that for you so you don't have to think about it. But if you're building any other application on any other platform, you may have entered your API keys right there in the code and someone will copy it and you will get a $50,000 bill because they ran it up. So how do you fix this? The first of which is you need to know what things to fix. That's watching this video. So like it, save it, share it with others. The second of which is to build what we call a PRD, a product requirements document. And when you do this, you enter these vulnerability fixes in the document. And when you feed that to the vibe coding platform, it's going to build the app to that specification and fill those gaps before they become a problem for you. Make sure rate limiting is enabled on every single API request. You want to make sure that you validate all user inputs. You want to make sure that you store your API keys in what we call environment variables. If all of this is way over your head and you don't want to deal with it at all, hit me up on instant-mvp.com and we'll build you an app in 7 days.